This video is brought to you by Diamond Pacific Tool Corporation. Diamond Pacific is America's favorite diamond tool, wheel, and lapidary machine manufacturers. For nearly half a century, Diamond Pacific has set the industry standard for diamond lapidary equipment. Join the majority of professional lapidaries and choose Diamond Pacific products such as their Nova wheels, Pixie, Genie, and Titan gem makers, as well as their wide selection of other high-quality lapidary diamond products. Check out Diamond Pacific today and find out why they're considered America's premier diamond lapidary tool manufacturers. Alrighty, gold ore in a bag. Includes a sample of real gold. Secrets of gold mining. Look at this guy. He looks like he knows what he's doing. We got this for 50 cents during the Big Bear, California yard sale extravaganza. How you doing?
I'm doing good, and I hope all of you are doing good.
How you
I have
doing?
a lot of information I'm going to try to pack in on this little short video. This is basically a panning demonstration video, and I just want to start off by thanking everybody for watching, and here we go. So basically, we'll go through the book shortly, but basically we'll start by opening this gold ore, which...
You know, pay dirt's not all created equal.
No, it isn't.
And, you know, most pay dirt you buy, people kind of just see the dirt.
And I'm sure that this is similar, but we'll see.
This looks old.
This gives me how to pan gold ore. Dump ore into pan, fill pan half with water, tilts forward, pick up and shake. Anyways, here's the instructions.
So the lady I bought this from during the Big Bear yard sale gave it to us for 50 cents. She gave us this in that book for 50 cents because the pans were not included. She said it was pretty old. Yeah, well, there you go, 1994.
Wow.
What were gold prices like in 1994?
Wow, in 94, I remember telling my friends, guys, gold is like 250 to 80, I think it was 280, $280 an ounce. Buy gold. and then, you know, I was following my own instructions, and I bought quite a bit. When it hit 1,000, I sold most of my gold. Unfortunately, it went up to 1,800. Then it went back down. Now it's back up. So gold's always a good investment, and my only advice I can give is usually it's the opposite of real estate. When real estate tanks, gold goes up. And when real estate rises, gold kind of stabilizes. However, it's at a good price per ounce now.
So assuming this was like $10 in 1994, there might be something better in here than you would get from a 2020 version of $10 pay dirt.
And I saw in Big Five Sporting Goods, they sell something similar to this.
Oh,
and I think it's $10.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not going to get anything too good for 10 bucks.
But let's see what these people got back in the 90s. So I opened it up. It was sealed. And first thing I'm going to start off by saying is...
What's going on over here?
Well, we got a pan, which is a safety pan. We have a gold pan, which has big rifts and little rifts. And first thing and the most important thing when you do go to get gold, you need to classify it. In this case, it's all sand. So we're not going to have to worry about getting the big rocks out. But what you want to end up with when you start to pan is either concentrates from a high banker or dry washer, and then this kind of material or size is what you want to start by panning.
Just looking at it, Jim, looking at the sand, does this look like gold-bearing sand, or does this look like something that somebody added gold to?
Honestly,
it's like something
somebody added gold to.
Yeah, this doesn't
looks
look like
this looks like
it looks like sandbox sand.
It does. It looks like Lowe's sandbox sand. So here we go. We'll dump it in. I'll tell you in about a minute. I'll probably take a little bit longer, but to try to explain what I'm doing. So you're going to all get your own. You're all going to have your own way of doing it.
Do you think they chose this sand because it doesn't make a lot of clouds?
I don't know. It is fairly clean. It looks like washed sand.
My friend Carson, when we would tour in Colorado in our bluegrass band, he would jump into this ditch and grab all these buckets of black dirt.
Yeah, black sand. Yep.
He'd take it home and pan.
And did he ever get anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. See, what that is that's iron. It's not as heavy as gold or lead. Yeah, it's iron. And you always find, or wait, let me see the rule of thumb here. With gold, you're always going to find black sand unless you're nugget hunting. And with black sand, you're not always going to find gold, but it's a good indicator. So here, let's give it a shot. So what I do here, when I've done speed panning competitions and
Really?
yeah.
They must have a lot of that in California, huh?
Well, at these different GPAA shows. So what I do is I can do this above water or down in the water. But what I do is I get the material in there. I usually run it with my hands. Right now, that gold all hit the bottom. Whatever gold's in here is at the bottom.
Is it so heavy?
Because it's so heavy. It's so much heavier than everything else in there.
A lady was talking and actually asked you
Right.
if you could do a demonstration of practicing panning with lead. Does that make sense as a
Sure,
material?
because lead is almost as heavy as the gold. I think it's, I don't know the exact number.
Almost.
Yeah, so it's the nearest thing we have to equal weight of gold. So what I do is I get this circular motion going and I tilt the pan forward until the sand gets about to the edge right there.
You don't want the sand to fall in though, right?
Well, no, we're going to do that right now because I already said the gold's all at the bottom. So now I tilt this forward.
I can see the gold.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. I see it right there.
Where?
Maybe I don't.
No, you don't. All right, so here we go. Pan it, spin it, tilt it forward, gets to the edge, stop, drain it, and then just do a couple of sloughs. Slough it off, slough it off,
Schloofing.
slough it off, slough it off. Bring it back up. Do again, circular motion. Lean it forward, get it to the edge, and then wash it off. Tip it forward. I'm just tipping it forward and pulling it back, and it's taking all the light stuff off the top. And we'll do this again.
Did this thing guarantee real gold?
I did not read it, but I'll be able to tell you here in just a few minutes. I'm starting to see the black sand coming up. Here we go. So now same thing again. We're gonna slough off the stuff. You can see around the edges, the blacks is forming.
I'm gonna be rich.
You're gonna be rich.
Look at this. I'm so stoked. I might even pay you a little bit. I'll give you a couple $1 million out of what we find in here.
Oh, I already know the answer. If there's gold in here. Of course, I'm going to continue to pan, do it the right way. So here we go. I'm doing the same thing, less material, same action, spin it in circles, lean it forward, kind of shake it side to side, and then work all that white sand off the top. As you notice in the bottom, it's turning to black sand. So the black sand is in there. Oh, I see something right in the corner
There's
there.
the gold. I'm rich.
You're rich. All right, so here we go. So we do it one more time. And I actually, at this point, I turn it off of the riffs because, like I said, I already know the gold's at the bottom. Little shake.
So you're kind of moving them around?
Yeah, no, I'm just taking it in here where there's no riffs because I've already basically cheated and looked at what's there a second ago while you were talking. So what I can do now is, we got that out. So now I can just slough this back. And I do what I do here. Oh, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 little flakes. And
you think when they seed the gold, they use real 24, or do you think they're using like 10?
well, there's a few pieces here. So it's in there. And here's a little tip. You can tap this and that gold will walk up to the front. So now this piece here, I'll tap it till it gets up there. And now the gold's all over there. And now what I'll do is I'll put a little water in here and, oh, there's another piece. So I got all the gold up in the front. I'm going to take this, just kind of rinse the sand off. And again, shake it. And you have a little line of gold. That's one. You seeing a piece? Yeah, I don't think that was gold. That was a piece of sand, but that's all right.
Yes.
So you got some gold. If you want to take it out in the sun, we can really, can you see pretty good with that right there?
Yeah, it's a bit of a joke.
Well, to be honest, I've been on gold mining expeditions where we found just a little more than this for a lot of hard work.
How do I pick it up?
Well, you use a snuffer bottle. You can't really pick it up. Hold on. I'll help you, though. We'll get you. You just go like this. Oh. Gone?
Let me see this. Let me pick it up.
Did you already drop a piece?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Oh, wait. Dump the water out. Oh, darn it.
Yeah, here, you got to be sneakier than the gold. Here you go. He just ate that off my finger. Oh well. Gone. Well, there it is.
That's a nice panning demonstration.
But that was actually pretty cool. Those were nice pieces of gold. I myself would have kept those and put them in my little bottle. They even supplied you with a little bottle to put them in. But somebody named Lapidary Dave just threw it all over the ground. So now technically I can sell my house and I can say that there's gold on the property.
True, in California here.
So you just made me rich.
Oh, yeah. It's all the story we tell ourselves, right? Life is the story we tell ourselves. Instructions in French, English, Japanese, German, Spanish, Greek, Italian, Korean, Swedish, and Chinese.
I speak all of those languages fluently. Would you like me to translate?
No, please no.
Well, I'm lying anyways. I don't speak. I barely speak English.
Well, that's fun.
Well, thank you. Again, there's a little panning demonstration. I'd love to...
We're going to go out real
Yes,
cool,
thank
man.
you. There you go. We're going to... And unfortunately, you're going to get the same size pieces and hopefully
It's
just more
cooler
of
when
them.
it's from the wild. Like, you knew right away from looking at the stand it was seeded.
Right.
So, you're part of the Gold, like, Federation?
GPAA, it's a club. that
Gold
you can-
Panning of
Yeah.
America Association?
Gold Prospectors Association of America, GPAA. And basically, it's a club that you pay a fee for a yearly fee. They give you a big, thick mining claim book, and you can go to any of those sites, take as much of the gold as you want. Anything you get to keep.
You were saying, like, as long as it's not 10 acres?
Well, no, that's a different thing. If you go out on BLM and you don't disturb more than, I believe it's 6 inches over 5 acres, as long as you don't do that, you don't need a plan of operation. If you plan on disturbing or digging a whole bunch of dirt, then you have to do environmental impact reports. So basically, I do prospecting on the weekends, and those little pieces are the kind of stuff you find. It's called placer gold, and this is called petrified wood.
You know, the real gold are the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, that's real true.
Heck yeah.
That's really true. Hey,
See you later.
peace out.